Today we're going to be making the black paint on my Denali look like glass with simple one-step polish. We have a late start to today's video. We're going to be washing the Denali for the first time since I purchased it. I've had the truck for about 3 weeks and I just haven't had the time to wash it. Also, it's been raining like every other day, so in a way it was kind of pointless to do it, but I can't stand looking at a dirty truck any longer, and it's supposed to rain I think tomorrow or the day after, but I'm still gonna wash it. And with this video, I wanted to share a new product for you guys that's on the website, in which anybody who washes the vehicles, I always recommend using the 2-bucket method, in which I will go over in this video. So 1 bucket is going to be your wash bucket and your other bucket is going to be your rinse bucket. Now, each bucket, I recommend having one of these grit guards. So what these things do is it traps dirt underneath it, so that way when you're washing your vehicle, dirt or any kind of contamination, when you rinse it, the idea behind it is anything you rinse, any dirt or whatever, when you rinse, it drops down to the bottom of the bucket and it gets trapped underneath this dirt trapper. So we have these available on the website. You can buy one or you can buy them in pairs, which is what I recommend because I use the 2-bucket method, wash bucket and a rinse bucket. And also we have a new product that we'll be testing out today. Basically what this is, it is a glove, but it works as your clay bar. So this side is your clay bar and this side is your microfiber side. So you wash and then you use this side to clay bar the truck. We'll test this out because I actually want to use the black polish. Renegade product has this thing called black paint polish, in which it works really good. So that truck is covered in swirls, and I cannot wait to show you guys just how good this product works. First things first, we gotta wash the truck. Here we have our wash bucket and our rinse bucket with the grit guards in both buckets right there and right there that you can't see. So let's go ahead and start washing the truck, and after that we'll pull her in the garage and start polishing the truck.
Absolutely no protection on this paint.
Alright, right now the truck is wet, so it doesn't look so bad, but let's put some light on it. And let's see if you guys can see. Oh yeah, that's a good scratch. And look at all the swirl marks. Oh my god. I'm definitely not going to be able to get all of those out, but hopefully I can get these at least covered up. But geez, that is bad. And these are all rock chips. Oh yeah, turns out these are all rock chips. Oh yeah, that is bad. Whew. After I polish this out, we're gonna touch up all these rock chips. Honestly, it might be better taking it to a body shop and see what they can offer. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a project in terms of paint. And this is going to be a huge learning curve for me, because I want to learn how to do all this stuff as well. But oh my god. I don't know if you guys can see all this. Let's see. Like, can you guys see all the swirl marks in there? All right, so it is currently 7 o'clock. My goal is to stay here until maybe 12 because I want to see how much work I can get done in 5 hours. After 5 hours, we're done, and I want to see what kind of results we can achieve after 5 hours. Side, non-polished side. See, it's like hazy over here, has scratch marks, glossy over here with no scratch marks. That's not bad for one-step polish. That, as we are on a time crunch, we have roughly about 2.5 hours left. And for that, this is not bad, because ideally, I'd have to be spending like 2 days to get this perfectly paint corrected. Multiple 2-3 step polish. But as I just want to bring some of that gloss and shine back on this black paint. And if that's exactly what you're trying to do, this is exactly what I recommend. Because look at that. You guys can see this side where it's scratched up, hazy, and then over here looks much, much better. Look at that finish. That is not bad after, let me see. This is not bad after just one step polish. Got a lot of the swirls, surface swirls. I mean, obviously if you see this directly under sunlight, if you look at this truck directly under light, you're still gonna see like fine scratches, but we're getting most of it out. Up next, we're gonna do the hood. So right here, you guys can see a lot of scratches. So let me do a pass and show you guys the difference. So here is the hood after. Looks a lot better. It's not perfect by any means. We still have some, this is a dent right here, but we still have a couple of scratches here and like here and then like there. But I just have to keep reminding myself that this is just one step polish. Yeah, you guys can see a little scratch right there that I try to get out. But I just keep having to remind myself that this is just a one-step polish, so I'm not going to be able to get all the scratches out that I want to. Our goal is to, the objective isn't to spend a ton of time correcting, like completely paint correcting this truck. But you guys can already see the hood, the difference between this side and this side that I haven't touched. So this stuff, I mean, it's pretty impressive. Look at that right there. Like all of this I haven't touched, and you can really tell the finish. I mean, this side is way more glossy than this side, which this truck definitely needed because it hasn't had a lot of love with exterior wise. And one thing I really like about this graphene, this Renegade black polish, is that it has graphene in it. So it does act as wax, and if I apply water on this, the water is just going to slide right off because it has graphene in it. So all right, so our goal was to be done by 12 o'clock. It is 10:30. I'm gonna go eat real quick, so let's extend our goal to like 1 o'clock. All right, guys, it is exactly 1 o'clock, and we are finished with the truck. Everything has been polished. Honestly, I am very impressed. Of course, it's going to look good in the garage, and the real test would be taking it outside in the daylight and seeing it directly under the sun. But as of right now, it looks amazing. Like I said earlier, the goal wasn't to do 100% paint correction. This truck is going to get vinyl wrapped. So we are wrapping this truck here in a little bit, in the next couple months. So it really didn't make any sense for me to spend 2 to 3 days paint correcting it. And also just because the paint isn't in the best shape either. So if anything, I would be getting this hood repainted, like the bumpers would get repainted, maybe the door would get repainted. Honestly, like this whole truck, ideally, if I wasn't wrapping it, would get repainted just because of the shape that the paint is in. I feel like this truck never got any kind of detail. I feel like this truck just went through a drive-through car wash because it was Swirl City. But I mean, it looks way better now. There's still decent amount of like microscopic swirls that you could see, in which we would need to cut a lot more process than what we just did. But started at 6 o'clock, ate for about an hour, so really took about 5 hours, maybe 5 or 6 hours, and this really isn't bad at all. It's just one step polish. Just took my time, went all the way around the truck. It's black polish, so meaning most of the times you would need to tape up all the black plastic trim pieces, but with this I actually just go right over it because it makes it darker. As you guys can see right here, I went over it and it just made it darker and it made it look good. I probably should have gone all the way across just to even it out, but I'm also just going to use Renegade's rubber and vinyl piece restore. So this is going to turn black just like that right here. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. This truck, ever since I picked it up, I've been wanting to do this for the last couple of weeks. And honestly, it's just been raining on and off. And finally today I was like, you know what? I really have to do this. I can't stand looking at a dirty truck. So I don't know if you guys remember from last video, we removed the mud flaps right here and it was filthy, dirty, scuffed up. So we got that all taken care of. So the way it looks, the way it's glossy, man, I love it. And then we have blacked out windows. I feel like that Renegade product, I definitely recommend it to truck owner who has a black vehicle. Because, I mean, to me, it is 100% worth it. And the best part is, like I said, it does have the graphene in it. So you're pretty much coated with graphene at the moment. All you have to do is purchase the graphene wax, graphene soap, and the graphene spray. And you can pretty much keep it hydrophobic all year round. So, yeah, let me know in the comments below what you guys thought of this. Oh my God, I can't stop looking at this. I will show you guys in the daylight here in a second. It's been raining on and off for the last couple days since I polished the truck. But if you look at the hood, it is pretty hydrophobic. And since leaving the neighborhood, it's actually glided. The water repelled off the hood. So it's doing a pretty good job just for a polish because it does have the SiO2 in it. The truck looks way better. I'll show you guys in a second. It's been raining all day, but it is pretty hydrophobic. Not bad at all. I mean, the truck definitely looks darker and glossier for sure. And normally after a day like this, truck would be relatively dirty, but it's actually repelling the dirt pretty well as well. So even though it's been raining all day and I've been driving around, it still looks really clean. And that's one of the things I like about having graphene or ceramic coating on the vehicle, because it keeps the vehicle cleaner for longer, but it also makes it easier for me to clean the truck next time around. Yeah, next time around I'll be using Renegade's ceramic wash soap, and then we'll spray the graphene detailer on top. Yeah, let me know in the comments below what you guys think of the Renegade polish that we used on this truck. I mean, look at that shine, look at that reflection. It's just all water anyway, but look at that reflection of Devin's truck. Looks amazing. 10 out of 10, recommend it. I mean, like I said, I showed you guys I started this at 6 and we were done by 1 o'clock, so 1 step polish and we were done, so not too bad.